Well, I'm not surprised that Nicaragua and Venezuela have offered asylum because they're anti-democratic countries, they're anti-U.S., and they're mad that they say that the empire, which is what they called us, denied refueling entry to Evo Morales of Bolivia, another fellow anti-U.S. country. And so in retaliation for that snub, they're offering asylum to someone who stands for press freedom, so he says, stands for internet freedom, yet he's seeking asylum in countries that the antithesis of press freedom or internet freedom. It's quite an irony.
Going forward, how could this affect the United States' relationship with Venezuela and Nicaragua?
Well, that's an excellent question. We've never had the best of relationships, especially with Venezuela. They've kicked out U.S. ambassadors, kicked out our drug enforcement agents. They've not been cooperative with the United States in the past. So I think this is just a way to the new president, so-called president, who did not win legitimately, to look like he's just as tough and just as fiery and over the borders as Chavez was, and it's a way to distract from his own problems. There's lack of everything, including toilet paper of all things, in Venezuela, and so he wants the people to pay attention to some other issue, Snowden, and not pay attention to the woes that he has created with his bankruptcy.
I mean, Snowden could potentially make it to Venezuela or to Nicaragua. What happens going forward? Does the U.S. go after him?
Well, the U.S. Is always going to use all available means to try to get him, but President Obama has said he's not going to be scrambling jets to try to get a 29-year-old hacker. I think that he will find asylum if he chooses and if Venezuela accepts him, but he will not be able to do anything against the government of Venezuela or try to expand on press freedoms there, because it's a repressive country where what does Maduro do? Just as Chavez did, he shuts down TV stations, radio stations, and newspapers who criticize his government. So no press freedoms there. So there goes the savior of the press is going to a very repressive countries. It's quite an irony.
Well, thank you so much.